Good morning. Guess what?
What?
It is
Hump Day!
Hump Day! What's the date? June 7th.
It is June 7th.
7 June 8th. You are with Heidi and Colette on First Local. And it is Wednesday again. But guess what? You know already. Somebody's back in business. Somebody's back in town.
Breaking news.
Craigers is back in the hizzy. You will be delivering your weather with all information and
panache and aplomb. Not a plum, a plum.
We feel like we want to be referred to as Three's Company.
That's right.
Or Sharon, Lois, and Bram was what I recommended.
Yeah,
I don't think. I think we're too. I think we're PG.
I'd rather go with the Romantics. They were also a trio. You know, arguably not with women, but
other than don't say Curly, Mo, Larry. I don't want to go with that one. Something like that.
Stooges, nice.
Anyways, let's go over to our wonderful Craigers. We're so happy to have you back today, Craig. What is going on with the weather for the rest of the week?
Yes.
And how was your time off?
I am so happy to be back.
Yeah.
You don't realize how fast a week goes until you're on holidays, let me tell you. Anyway, it's a good day to be back because we had some cloud and some cooler conditions for our day today. We'll take a look at, are we going to radar, Mike? We're going to go to radar. Okay, let's go to radar. We'll show you, well, that's them. There we go, there's the radar. So you can see there's a lot of showers to our south. I'll talk about that in the 3-day forecast coming up. But we are going to see considerable cloud for our morning, for most of our day actually, and we may break out some sun later on this afternoon. We'll take a look at your 12-hour forecast, and this is what we're looking like for today. We have some cool breezes out there that makes it feel almost like fall out there right now. Temperature is a little on the cool side for today, a little off the mark as far as our daytime highs go, but we will not see any rain in our forecast for today. That's all going to stay south, but we are dealing with some cooler temperatures and some cloud for most of our day today, and it does get a little better, and I'll tell you more about that coming up in the 3-day forecast. Now let's send it back to Heidi and Colette.
Well, what? Did that say cold and breeze? Did you see how cold that looked?
It did, but you know what? It's been kind of smoking hot lately, so I
love the smoking hot, the heat.
I know you
I
do.
love the muggy. Oh, I love the muggy weather. But thank you, Craig. Happy to have you back. We're sorry that your week went quickly. It went slowly without you here.
Yes.
So, as you know, the Big Dog Daddy Justin was in town earlier this week, and Dan Gray was had the opportunity to see him at the steel plant and then follow him back over to Shingwalk, where we didn't have any cameras and we didn't go live out of respect to the elders, and that's what they had asked for, and of course we respect their wishes.
Yes.
On top of that, he also went for dinner with the PM. At what's the name? Big Lake Cabin?
Big Lake
Cabin, which is where we had our dinner not too long ago.
We did have some viewer comments saying that they didn't know where it is. It is on Queen Street. It is on Queen Street, kind of sort of Katy corner
across
to
from that church.
The Precious Blood Cathedral. And it is housed inside that big brown sort of solid square-like
looks like a medical building, don't you think?
I think there is the Superior, I think it's Superior Health.
Oh, okay.
It's the old PUC building. That is exactly right.
Get your finger out like that. You're like, yes! Oh, look at that. It came right. Look. Okay. I have to sneeze, so I'm trying to get you to take it over while I sneeze. Okay.
All right.
Whew, it's gone. It's gone.
Okay, good.
Let me talk to you about the Shingwalk thing, okay? I got cut off because I had a little bit of a sneezer coming. Okay, so remember we were talking about how we weren't able to have our cameras there because out of respect for the elders. Well, Dan did attend, and I just wanted to go over that because he has posted a great article to SiouxOnline.com. The second stop in Sault Ste. Marie with the Prime Minister was to the Shingwalk Centre of Excellence in Anishinaabe Education.
Yep.
He was met at the door by Indigenous community members and a community elder. The parts the media were privy to included a prayer with the elders and a guided tour of the facility. Representatives told the Prime Minister of plans for the different parts of the building. The visit lasted for approximately 1 hour, and there was no media availability at the event.
Right.
But Dan has shared a really great picture on SiouxOnline.com. So thanks for doing that, Dan. We appreciate it.
Yes.
And what a big day for him. Deserves it.
Yeah, no, he did well. He looked smart. He
Yes,
was
he
well
did.
dressed.
Yes, he did.
Good for you, Dan.
We have a government ministry coming up today, right?
Yeah, there is an announcement. Christine Elliott, of course, Deputy Premier and Minister of Health, joined by Michael, is it Tibolo or Tibolo? Tibolo, Associate Minister of Mental Health and Addictions, as well as Dirk, I'm gonna say Hire, Chief Coroner for Ontario. So they're going to be making an announcement. That's at 10:30.
I wonder what that's about.
Yeah, it's an interesting group of.
Who else is there?
So we've got Christine Elliott,
Yeah.
we've got Michael Tibolo, and Dr. Dirk Hoyer. Hoyer.
That's weird.
The way it's spelled makes you hold your mouth a certain way. H-U-Y-E-R. Hoyer.
Okay.
Hoyer.
Okay, well, that's great. Looking forward to that. What time's that at?
10:30.
10:30.
Yes.
So be there or be square. Also, I just want to let you know that Ewan, our little superstar,
Yes.
the Terry Fox
Yes.
awesome ambassador,
Yes.
guess who he received a phone call from yesterday?
Justin Trudeau?
Well, no, but
Oh.
I mean, I feel like he just hit too high and now I'm coming out underneath.
Don't
it.
say Terry Fox's family.
Yes. Yes. Terry Fox's brother Daryl called and spoke with Ewan to thank and congratulate him and invited him to the ride with the Trailblazers next year.
Oh my gosh. Well, like I said,
Isn't that amazing?
I'm really impressed with this young man. You and I look forward to meeting you, and I also think that you are on a path of excellence that will lead you to very great things. So
100%.
congratulations.
You know what, Ewan? We think that perhaps maybe
Yeah.
you might be coming to the Sioux to take a trip around Sault Ste. Marie as part of our, that's okay, Mike, as part of our leader one day, because I do
That's
feel
right.
that he's just going to be more awesome than he is today.
That's
So
right.
congratulations, Ewan. You're an inspiration to us.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, over to some news, though. There was a fire in the East End. We are going to cut to a commercial in about 4 minutes. We're going to squeeze some news in here to keep
Yes.
you guys updated. At approximately 10:30 last night, Sioux Fire Services responded to reports of a structure on fire in the east end of the city. According to witnesses, when firefighters arrived, they were directed to the second floor of the apartment complex in the 500 block of Trunk Road. Crews put out the fire quickly while approximately 75 people waited outside in the rain for all to clear. Firefighters could be seen ventilating the smoke from the structure, but there were some on the scene for only about an hour.
Okay.
The cause of the blaze is unknown right now, but we do know that we will have updates posted to Sioux Online.
Yes.
Hopefully they come in today. We'll see how that goes, but thank you, Dan.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll bring you up to date with regards to some OPP activity in East Algoma. July 2nd, so that was Friday, shortly after 10 p.m., members of the East Algoma Detachment of the Ontario Provincial Police did respond to an ongoing neighbor dispute at a residence on Dumont Road, which is in the municipality of Huron Shores, which is west of Thessalon. So investigation did determine that the complainant had contacted the local fire department to report the neighbor having had a bonfire. So members of the fire department, oh, it's serious, you need a permit and all that kind of stuff.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So members of the fire department attended the bonfire, and the bonfire was actually determined to be within fire code. So the complainant was unhappy with the outcome.
Oh, you told me. I said, it's serious. And she cracks up.
Well,
over here.
so the complainant was unhappy with this outcome and commenced throwing rocks at the firefighters and their vehicles.
What a bad idea.
So I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I honestly don't know what some people think sometimes when they start doing the things they do. So shortly after this, the neighbor's spouse attended the complainant's property, and an argument ensued between the two spouses and escalated to a physical altercation between the three parties.
Wow.
So as a result of this, Arthur Rakowski, who is 58 years of age, from the municipality of Huron Shores, is charged with assault contrary to section 266 of the Criminal Code, assault with a weapon contrary to section 267 of the Criminal Code, mischief under 5,000, assault a peace officer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's like a
he's
whole
got to
bunch
flip the page for God's sake.
Yeah, so so Archer, Mr. Murkowski, did appear before the Ontario Court of Justice video bail in Blind River on July 3rd. In addition, Colleen Coulter, who's 53, from the same municipality, charged with assault, contrary to Section 266 of the Criminal Code. She is scheduled to appear before an Ontario court in the Justice of Blind River on September 2nd. And I'm going to hold off on the other one because we have some very important words from our support boards.
Yes.
So go and listen to these local companies and do hang around. Come on back. We got more for ya.
Y'all, remember the other day you said y'all? Y'all.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Y'all.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.
Loss is something that never leaves you. Donate $45 today to help victims of impaired driving. A message from Mad Canada. Every day, people in crisis need someone to answer their call for help, to let them know they're not alone. Whenever people need someone, the Canadian Red Cross is there, on the phone lines and the front lines, around the world and here at home. But none of it would be possible without people just like you. No matter who you are, you have something to give. You can be that someone with the Canadian Red Cross. Learn more at redcross.ca/someone.
Good morning. Welcome back to First Local Mornings with Heidi and Colette, or Colette and Heidi, whichever way you want to put them in order.
Or just say Heidi or Heidi.
Well, that's right. You know, and thank you to Jim Whitty for that. I really do like the amalgamation of our names.
Me too.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we've added a new section to the show called WTF. And, you know, use your imagination. They're called lighthearted stories. So later on in the show, we're just going to look at a little bit of some funnies to end the show. We want to end it on a high note, walk out on a high note, right?
That's right.
So look forward to hearing about some revelations about fast food you really wish you didn't know.
Well, some of them for sure. Yeah.
I know all 7 are absolutely raunch. Bank error leaves woman $50 million in debt after a night out. Now that is a nice night out.
It sounds like my nights out.
Right? And
especially in Toronto, and you know who you are.
Oh, okay. And you're going to talk about a kitten who was born without a what? A bum.
An anus.
An anus. Anyways, we've got those coming up, so just want to add some more humor in your day and keep it positive and light while we bring you the news. Do you want to hit up your other OPP story?
Yeah, I have one more story. This is from the Elliott Lake region. So again, members of the East Algoma detachment of the Ontario Provincial Police were advised by members of the Chapleau OPP that they had a vehicle fail to stop and was now southbound on Highway 129. The vehicle was involved in a motor collision in the town of Chapleau and had left the scene. I don't know if you've ever been on Highway 129. That is not a highway you want to be traveling on at a high rate of speed. It's very windy.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's like water alongside. It's also very unpopulated. Anyway, so they did locate the vehicle on Black Creek Road, which is north of Elliott Lake. A spike belt was deployed successfully, and the driver was subsequently arrested. So as a result, Sean Gravel, 39 years of age, from Elliott Lake, was charged with dangerous operation, contrary to Section 320, flight from peace officer, contrary to Section 320.17, failure or refusal to comply with demand, contrary to Section 320, as well as resist peace officer, contrary to Section 129.
Wow.
He is scheduled to appear before the Ontario Court of Justice in Elliott Lake on September 7th.
How cool is it they use the spike belt?
I love when they use the word deploy.
Deployed?
Deployed.
Yeah, you know you mean business when you're deploying.
That's
something.
right.
You're not just laying it down. You're deploying it. There's an adamant action behind that, right? It's definite.
It's very purposeful.
It is very purposeful. You know what else is that yesterday Mary Simon was named the 30th Governor General of our fine country. Not only is she female, clearly, she's also the first Indigenous person to ever be appointed to this role.
Wow.
She is an awesome woman. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about her. Mary Simon is an Inuk leader and former Canadian diplomat. She was named Governor General yesterday morning, and in an announcement that was very hush-hush. It came out about 10 a.m. that he was going, or around 9 o'clock a.m. that he was going to reveal who this new Governor General was, and then by 10:30 it was already broadcasted. So Trudeau made the announcement at the Canadian Museum of History in Gatineau, Quebec yesterday. He apparently had to get the Queen's approval.
Okay.
And she granted that.
Of course.
Simon was born in Kangikswalik-Julik in the Nunavik region of northern Quebec. She is the former president of Tapiriitik Kanatami, a national advocacy is that word.
Wow. Okay.
A national advocacy organization for Inuit.
Nice.
She's a longtime advocate for Inuit culture and rights. She also served as Canada's ambassador to Denmark.
All right.
And the Canadian ambassador for Circumpolar Affairs. A 6-member advisory panel had been conducting a search for potential candidates, and a short list of candidates was presented to that big guy on the left earlier this month.
Good.
And there she is. So I think that's just great for the country and everyone. An extremely intelligent woman. Can't go wrong with an intelligent woman running something.
Nope.
Nope.
Here we come, men. Here we come. Yes. All right, next.
We are deploying.
We are deploying some of our heaviest hitters in this moment. So
Yes.
look out, world. 3.5 minutes to commercial. Well, let's talk.
Teresa.
So we had brought you news, I think it was last week actually, I'm pretty sure it was. So they had started to ease restrictions in the long-term care homes with regards to residents and
Yes.
visitors. They are now expanding that even further, and that just makes me happy, you know, because
too, buddy.
certainly long-term care homes, you know, they provide excellent support. And but without the family members being able to visit,
Yeah.
it must have been very difficult for some of the residents. So starting today, fully immunized visitors now will be able to have close physical
Oh,
contact,
that's
while
great.
those who are not must social distance apart from a brief contact. So all visitors are still required to wear masks. So still that element of caution, you know, which
Sure.
is warranted. Vulnerable populations, congregate settings. So yeah, we want to make sure that we're still being vigilant. In addition, residents are now able to have outdoor visits of up to 10 people. All residents may have 2 general visitors and 2 caregivers for an indoor visit at the same time. Personal care services are now able to resume, and cohorting of residents can be relaxed during outdoor activities. No longer a limit on the number of people who can be designated as a caregiver by a resident or their substitute decision maker. As well, further easing of restrictions is anticipated when the province enters step 3 of the reopening plan. So what the residents can now look forward to: removing the limits on the number of visitors to the home, permitting buffet and family-style dining, providing that all residents will be able to go on absences regardless of immunization status, as well as resumption of off-site excursions.
Oh, that's
for
great.
residents. Yeah, and they're going to
Sweet.
be able to sing and dance. Kevin Bacon, your work here is done. Yes.
Footloose, that's awesome. Can you
Yeah.
imagine you and I in a long-term care facility as we age gracefully? Yes,
right.
I feel like we would have a lot of fun.
No.
Oh man, we would just
Yeah,
run that place.
so-
Okay, thank you very much. That is amazing news.
You know who announced this, right?
who-
Is your Rod Phillips.
My Rod Phillips, the Minister of Finance, who went to the Caribbean
That's
and is
right.
now suddenly back after being fired. And
There's actually a
sitting in a
statement
very
here.
comfortable.
Phillips, who was forced to resign his
Yeah.
cabinet post as
Yeah.
finance minister. No, you'll like this
Yeah.
word.
Okay.
Last December, following a much maligned trip
Wow,
to
excellent.
St. Bart's.
The comms
Moved to the
person-
post of long-term care minister in June when Premier Doug Ford shuffled his cabinet.
He did shuffle his cabinet. He does that quite often. Well, no, all governments do that quite often, but they're buddies. And like I said, he had that shirt. You know, my finance minister went to the Caribbean, and all I got was this T-shirt. Well, all you have with us this morning are Heidi and Colette, and I hope you're enjoying this morning. We do have some more news coming up. We're going to take a quick break. PUC has come up with a new app that you're going to find very interesting and very useful, and we're going to tell you more about it right after this quick commercial break.
First Local, supported by Gary Chervinsky, Exit Realty, Lake Superior. Buying a home is a big decision, so is choosing the right agent. Call Gary Chervinsky, broker at Exit Realty, Lake Superior, 705-257-5432.
Just once in a while, at parties and stuff. If that's what your kid says, they'll probably also tell you that it's not a big deal. But that's no reason not to talk about it. You could tell them that you think that's a good thing and that you're really happy they don't use it that often. Then ask them why. Maybe deep down they know it's bad, they just need your help realizing it. From there, it should be pretty easy to drop off the hint that their brain is still growing and that they shouldn't smoke pot. At least not until they're older.
Visit drugfreekidscanada.org for more tools to help start the conversation.
Hello, good morning. Welcome back. It is Hump Day, and this is Wednesday, June the 8th. Welcome to the 7th? The 8th. Why do I keep the 7th?
It is
I
the
keep saying
7th.
the 8th. It's not the 8th, it's the 7th, and it is Hump Day, and we're so happy you're here with us this morning. Just to recap, we have talked about a Sioux Fire Service responding to an East End fire last night. You spoke about how Ontario is seeing restrictions in all long-term care facilities. You had some OPP updates, and someone fell to the deployment of the belt or the spike bar. You missed that one. That was a good one. And also, Mary Simon was named the 30th Governor General of Canada, the first female and, more importantly, the first Indigenous person to ever carry this role. And she's the 30th Governor General. Okay, so we are going to fly right into some more news. But before we get there, we have a picture of a beautiful little dog. Have you ever watched Frasier? I love Frasier. I love the humor in Frasier.
Oh,
I think Frasier's
so well
fantastic.
written.
Yes,
So well written.
Absolutely. Well, Daisy looks like the little dog. Actually, no, the doggy looks like
Eddie.
Daisy. Eddie. I was just Eddie. What a great name for a dog.
Jack Russell Terrier.
Anyways, a Jack Russell Terrier. Thank you, Michael. She had her hair cut yesterday.
No.
And just when I thought she couldn't get cute enough, here you go. We want to share. This is our before. This is a little Daisy before. And look at this little face. Look at that face. So cute. And Daisy is not just a beautiful dog. She's also a service dog. She was wonderful. And just so cute and friendly. And I love her. So wanted to show off Daisy this morning. That is producer Mike and our watcher Giselle's dog. Okay, so we are going to cut to Craig and find out more weather, what's going on. It looks like it's going to be a little bit cold this afternoon. Yeah. So if you're going out anywhere, make sure you have an umbrella. Make sure you have your winter boots, your mittens, your toque. Just kidding. Craig, why don't you tell them instead of me?
Life in
Thank you very much. Here we go. We're back, and let's take a look at the radar. Not looking all that great today because we do have some cloud sitting over the area, but we also have a lot of rain to our south. We aren't going to see these showers. This is a dividing line actually between some very warm air and some cooler air, and this is the dividing line. That's all pushing in towards Sudbury, North Bay for today. We're just going to be left with some cloud and some breezy conditions. As far as temperatures go, we're a little bit off the mark today, 21 for our high. If we get that, and if we do see 21, it's only going to be for about an hour. 19 degrees in Wawa, 18 degrees in Timmins, 17 degrees with rain showers all day for Sudbury. We'll take a look at the system map, and this is how we draw it for today. We have a series of low pressure systems riding along this boundary, and I just showed you that boundary where there's warm air here and some cooler air here. This is our day tomorrow, by the way. This high pressure system is going to sink down. Still going to be on the cool side, but we are going to see some sun. We should see some sun, by the way, later on this afternoon. This is your forecast for the next 3 days. For today, we may see a shower, mostly to the east of the Sioux. If we do see some here in the Sioux, we're just going to stay with some cloud. We are going to pull out some sun late this afternoon into our evening, and again, temperatures are going to be around 21 degrees. It is going to be breezy though from the east-northeast, so it's going to feel a little cooler. 22 degrees for our day tomorrow. Still a little off the mark as far as daytime highs go. And sunny skies though for Thursday and Friday. Temperatures on the rebound for Friday at 23 degrees, and then we start seeing our temperatures increase over the weekend. Actually, this weekend looking pretty nice. I'll tell you more about that coming up. Right now, let's send it back to Heidi and Colette.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Craigers.
So much better than a weather board, like to have an actual
it's so
person.
impersonal. You know, we definitely are so fortunate to have Craig here.
I would agree with that. I will support that.
Okay, there's an app for that.
There is an app for that. So PUC has released some exciting news, and just so you know, you will be getting some more, salient details right from one of the developers of this app.
Yes, you will.
But what's that?
Yes, you will.
There's going to be an interview,
Yes.
and we'll be posting that to the website once Colette has asked all of the questions. So anyway, this has to do with enhancing the customer experience. It is called My PUC. It is a mobile app. It is free, and it's now available for download. I will encourage you to be patient. I think that its popularity is unanticipated, so there have been some challenges from what I'm hearing from some consumers, but by and large, fabulous. It allows a customer to digitally track and manage their utility services anytime, anywhere. So to the horror of children
I was
everywhere,
just going to say that.
their parents are at work and they're like, hey, shut the light off, shut it off, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it brings information regarding water and electricity usage right to your fingertips. Tools like billing, meter management, digital bill delivery, conservation tips, two-way communication, outages. That would be good to know, like when they have...
Oh, outages is fantastic.
Because, if you've ever had the experience of your power going out and then trying to get through to the PUC when, 675 billion other people are also trying to understand why they can't watch their Netflix. So, it's a great opportunity, I think, for the PUC to kind of leverage technology in favor of enhancing, communications between themselves and their consumers. And again, it is a free app available on Android and iOS devices by searching PUC Services Inc. On either Google Play or in the App Store. Customers are encouraged to provide feedback as the app evolves to ensure that it meets their needs. Okay, so for more information, you can also visit www.ssmpuc.com. This is posted to our website at siouxonline.com. So if I was talking too quickly because I'm highly caffeinated, you can also go to our website.
Well, thank God for caffeine. Yeah, I just love how your bill is ready. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just swipe that left. All right. I don't have this in the script, so I apologize to Mike. I know we don't like to go script, but I just wanted to remind everybody that 15,000 new appointments were added to the GFL.
Yes.
I just wanted to repeat that story because there was a bit of information behind there yesterday, and I just wanted to take the time to share that again with you guys this morning. As Ontario has accelerated into its second doses, I just want to let you know, if you did take your first shot, your first dose after May the 1st at the GFL, they are not going to contact you by phone. You can go and book it online and take that opportunity yourself to get that second dose in, which, as I'm hearing from many, is a little bit more behind it. Some aren't feeling very well, but at the end of the day, you are vaccinated, so go get that done. Over 15,000 new appointments have now been added to the clinics at the GFL for the month of Juillet. These clinics are for first and second doses. If you did receive your first dose, like I said, after May the 1st, they will no longer be sending emails or calling you directly, but to book online, being added to that link that is posted to siouxonline.com. And if you booked your first appointment from one of the family health teams in the district, they will call you directly to schedule your second dose.
They will call you.
If you've booked it at an Algoma district health.
Right, okay.
Yes, no, outside of the GFL. If you went to your first one at GFL, you're on your own. So I just wanted to make sure that was communicated across properly. And I went off script, so I don't know where we're going to fall. And here we go. We'll throw into a commercial, I guess, right?
Yeah, we'll throw to a commercial.
Yeah, we'll throw to a commercial.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to talk about the First Nation chiefs getting together to talk about their General Assembly and to vote in for a new chief, but some of them want to wait a little bit because of COVID and other restrictions. We talked about that app. We had a bunch of ministry announcements yesterday, and you're going to have COVID numbers. So, hey, come on back.
First Local, supported by Maker North,
3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.
Do your part to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Cough into your elbow, not into your hand or in the air. Avoid touching your face, eyes, and mouth. Keep your distance from people. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. If you're feeling sick, please just stay home. Do the 5 and keep others alive. Help stop the spread of COVID-19.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local Mornings with Colette and Heidi.
Bonjour.
Yeah, we'll broaden the scope of the news that we're bringing you in this moment. We do have some disturbing news out of Haiti.
We do. Quite upsetting. When I went to 680 this morning, I was looking around. The Haiti president was assassinated in his home this morning. I think it happened around just after 7 a.m. this morning, obviously, our time. Haitian President Jovenel Moïse. Jovenel Moïse speaks during an interview. They showed him speaking there. Now, like you said, a very kind-looking man.
Yeah.
Right? A very...
very gentle eyes.
Absolutely. Yeah, he was shot dead and he was assassinated. A group of unidentified people attacked his private residence. The country's interim prime minister said this in a statement this morning. First Lady Martine Moyes is hospitalized following the attack as well. And Joseph condemned what he called a hateful, inhumane, and barbaric act. Don't have many details around it right now, but we will be following that throughout the day.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, there he is, yeah.
Jovenel Moïse.
Jovenel Moïse. To be assassinated in your home is just ridiculous. Anyway, over to you, my friend.
Okay, so coming back then to the province, Ontario has put forward a significant investment that mandates all school boards to protect students from the heinous crime of sex trafficking. So the goal, obviously, to keep children and youth safe from sexual exploitation. The new framework recognizes the critical role that schools themselves can play in combating sex trafficking. So it was disturbing to me to note that the majority of police reported trafficking in Canada, I don't know if you know this, actually takes place in Ontario.
Yeah, Ontario.
So they've put forward $2.4 million to get behind this, mandating the school boards to, implement these strategies. So, obviously the announcement was made by Minister Stephen Lecce.
Yeah.
Sylvia Jones was there, Jane McKenna, as well as Sam Oosterhoff.
Yeah.
So the strategy to support the school boards in combating sex trafficking builds on the updated health and physical education curriculum for grades 1 through 8. And that curriculum was actually announced by Lecce in 2019. Yep. So it positioned Ontario as a leader by including mandatory learning to protect students against sex trafficking, and part of the strategy to combat human trafficking. So all of the school boards now are meant to have a plan and anti-human trafficking protocols in place, again, with the specific goal of protecting students.
Right.
Okay. So, we have this release on the website. There are a lot of really excellent points. So some of the efforts raising awareness and understanding of sex trafficking, including the urgency and complexity of combating it, supporting procedures for students who are at risk of being sex trafficked or who may be grooming and recruiting other students. Like, it's just really...
Well, I just wanted to commend the provincial government for actually stepping up and putting a strategic plan in place for the children of our province, especially when our province is notorious for our sex traffic circles and crime rings.
Yep.
So I think it's
something about it.
A very different approach to education, and obviously, clearly, very clearly important to make sure that our children are privy and educated.
Yes.
Also, yesterday, both government of Canada and Ontario made an announcement of over $35 million in recreational and community infrastructure projects.
Okay.
This was brought together with the Catherine McKenna, who's the Minister of Infrastructure. And what they're talking about is St. Joseph, the township, Mayor of the St. Joseph Township, they announcing funding for 35 recreational and community infrastructure projects. Yes, across the province. St. Joseph Township is also reaping the benefits from this as well. Quick little overview. It's just that they're trying to put infrastructure together to get your kids active after our unprecedented times.
Can I just say something interesting about that?
Yes.
When I posted that release, they actually spelled the mayor of Joseph Township's name wrong. I know because I went to high school with Jody, and he is not Wildman, he's Wildman.
Wild man.
Wild man.
Woo-wee.
Son of Mr. Bud Wildman, which is a name that is certainly well known in local politics.
Well, he must be one wild man. Anyway, with congratulations, wild man. And
wouldn't be the first time he's heard that.
it's like when I said Mayor John Tory. Like I know my municipal. I said John Mayer, as in the singer. Now he's the Mayor John, but he's not John Mayer.
Well,
I'm not sure Katy Perry really liked that one.
They just welcomed their first grandbaby. It seems impossible to me that two people that I went to high school with actually have a grandchild now. So,
Well, you can have babies
congratulations,
at any age.
and she's beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course she is. I'm sure she is. All babies are beautiful.
Okay, all babies are beautiful.
Okay, enough of our sappiness.
is beautiful. All right, let's. Should we do some COVID numbers?
We can do
and then
whatever
maybe
you
hit
have
a
it. Yeah,
factoid?
okay, Mike.
The factoids are beefy today. I gotta
Mr.
tell you
Beefy.
guys.
She
I
said
gotta
beefy.
tell you.
I want that dog.
Okay, COVID numbers, factoid.
I know the fact. Okay, well, can you do a brief? Okay, Mike, we know. Can we do a
COVID
brief
numbers.
overview?
Okay, locally, absolutely nothing to tell you about.
Go
Not
to
since
commercial.
June. What?
I'm just kidding. Oh, he said you had nothing to report on, so he's like, go to commercial, fade to black.
Oh,
And
you
see.
guys.
And see.
You guys. All right.
My little bingaling.
Okay, so nothing new to report locally since June 22nd. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it because we're doing a good job. So what the other thing is that I will talk to you about is Ontario is reporting 164 new COVID-19 cases, and this includes 80 older cases that have been added due to a data cleanup. And we've talked about the data cleanups
We have.
before. They go back over
What
the
did we say
numbers
again?
and then they.
What did we say again when we had that conversation with the data cleanups? I don't remember. What's the data?
Well, data cleanups just have to do, like
know.
now they're not reporting necessarily every day, so they're going to go back and they're going to make sure that they're not under-reporting, which I think is a responsible thing to do, particularly when the number reported is only 164 and 80 of those are old cases, which are very likely resolved in this moment, which means we are really only reporting 84 new cases. See,
Oh my God, the
what I can do.
mask! The mask! You know what? I want to hug you right now. I'm so proud of you. Yes!
Yes!
Woo,
Yes.
woo. Way to go! Mike's on the money today.
So obviously, the smallest daily increase of new infections since September 9th.
Okay.
The health minister's office says that today's number. Okay, yeah, I've already. Why do they go back over it? So province is now reporting a test positive. Well, they do. They just restate the same thing differently.
I just love how you just say whatever is on your mind.
So the province
Answer
is
her.
reporting a test positivity rate of 1.1%, down from 1.6, which was reported a week ago. In the past 24 hours leading up to the release of this, yesterday, 28,755 tests were completed.
Good.
You know, I didn't do our rolling totals because the number of new tests administered were minuscule. We are
Okay.
static at 400 cases, nobody in the hospital, all of that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Heidi. Before we go to commercial, just want to talk about the remains of some Canadian citizens located in Miami. As you know, that building did collapse. Presently, 117 people remain missing. They did find the remains of Canadians. Just wanted to bring this to you. Before we hit a commercial, Global Affairs Canada confirmed that yesterday morning, a Canadian citizen was among the 28 dead at the site in Surfside. Another 3 Canadians remain unaccounted for at this time, and 3 different families have been affected by this horrible collapse. Global Affairs said that the officials in Miami have been providing support to the family. However, like I said, 117 people are still considered missing. We will follow that story.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's just a pile. It's just rubble. It's horrible. We are going to whip to a commercial. We're going to come back and let's
social media.
Do some social media. Keep it light. You want to talk about a cat in its butthole, and well, you do. It's on the script. And hey, I have been saying all along that we should be working 4 days a week, but doing like 10-hour days or whatever, right? Because I feel like, who was the person that made the 5-day work week? Email me. I want to know what happened there. What not for? Iceland's doing it. Let's talk about if Canada wants to do it.
Inika, what are they doing in the Netherlands?
That's right. Good job. I like that. What are they doing, Inika? Let us know. We'll be right back to find out.
First Local, supported by Need window coverings? Locally owned and operated, NAC completes window coverings from start to finish. Call or message us today to schedule your free quote and experience what NAC can do for you. When social distancing, remember, stay at least 6 feet away and wear your mask. Help save lives.
Hi, Mike Holmes here with some advice that could save your life. I'm talking about radon. It's the #2 cause of lung cancer in Canada. Radon is radioactive gas that comes from the ground. You can't see or smell it, but almost every home has it. The question is, how much? Protect your family. Get your home tested. It's easy. And if you have high levels, a certified radon professional can reduce it for a reasonable cost. Make it right. Find out more at takeactiononradon.ca.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local Mornings with Colette and Heidi.
It is a good morning. It's always a good morning.
It's, you know what, it's Wednesday. We're halfway there. Like you can actually, much as if you were driving across the prairies, you can see Friday on the horizon.
My dog ran away 3 days ago. I can see him. He's right down there. I love that joke.
All right.
Okay, let's do some social media.
Well, I'm going to open this very special segment of social media with a shout out to somebody who is very dear to me.
What do you have to say to me?
You have heard me talk quite a lot about my friend Kimberly. Well,
Yes.
Today I want to start by recognizing her daughter Liza. I have had the privilege of knowing Liza for a very long time, and I've seen her grow into a beautiful, talented, and savvy woman. She is an honors graduate of the University of Guelph. So there she is. We are actually attending her grad celebration today. Look at her.
Oh, her hair is so pretty. Look at her face. So pretty.
She's
what did she graduate from?
University of Guelph.
Oh, University of Guelph. Well,
I'm pretty sure it's social services with a focus on, Indigenous cultures and challenges and opportunities. If I did get that wrong, Liza, I apologize. It does not make my salute to you any less sincere. Well done, lady. Well done. So.
Super awesome. Beautiful. Congratulations, Liza. That's amazing.
So,
University of Guelph is a fantastic post-secondary institution. So.
Oh, Kim is letting me know it was actually political science.
Really? That's awesome.
As you would say, I shanked that. But like I said, it doesn't make it any less sincere, Liza. You rock. You know I think you rock. And
political science.
So, if you're looking to hire somebody who is absolutely at the top of her game, brilliant, witty, and decisive, you get in touch with me at ontvfirstlocal@gmail.com, and I will put you in touch with Liza Stortini. Congratulations, doll. Okay. Now, let's see who we have. Ooh, merci beaucoup. Actually beats everybody to the punch. I love it when we have somebody who can beat the rest of the pack because they're like nipping at her heels. She says, GM, beautiful ladies. So good morning to you. Merci. Thank you for watching. Steve Childs, GMA, HAGHD, WBC. Oh,
have a good hump day.
Good morning, all. Have a great hump day. Welcome back, Craig.
Hey, way to go, Steve Childs, and welcome back, Craigers.
Bradley.
Good job, Heidi.
Thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you. I think sometimes Steve and I sort of, we've got that, I know, simpatico.
Oh,
So
simpatico.
Bradley says happy hump day with 3 exclamation points
Sweet.
and a peace sign. Happy hump day to you, Bradley. Marilyn Trumbull, good morning, everybody. I hope everyone has a wonderful day with 4 exclamation points, 2 cups of coffee, a throbbing heart, and 2 roses. She also goes on to say, welcome back, Craig, with the sun coming up between 2 great huge tracts of land and the Mercury rising, a rainbow. And then Craig says, thank you, with 3 exclamation points.
See, Craig, we missed you. Everyone missed you. And the temperatures are right. Oh, Mike. Yes, we're going to miss you too, Mike.
Okay, thank you.
Holy heck. What are we going to do without having that voice
Yeah, I know.
constantly
This is such a
ringing
sexy
in our
voice, isn't
ear? I'm going
I'm
to
like
miss
Jason
it.
Momoa.
So,
I probably have the chest of Jason Momoa. Too,
yes, you do.
and the 6-pack.
Okay. We're not going to talk about Jason Momoa this morning.
Why?
Why?
The
Makes you
flush
red in
of
the
red
face.
with 2 huge.
That's Aladdin.
Very good.
Back to you.
Hello, Jim Whitty. He says, good morning, Hydette and Calliope.
Oh, good morning, Jim.
Giselle, we needed you earlier.
Yes.
Jeez. Happy hump day, everyone. Have a great day. You too, Giselle, you have a great day. Debbie Doucette says, have a wonderful day, everyone, with 2 cups of coffee, 2 sunflowers, and 3 hearts. 2 exclamation points. So, Debbie, I wish you the same. Have a great day. Enika, good morning, everyone. Nice to see you back, Craig, with the 1 exclamation point, a wavy hand, a thumbs up, coffee, strawberry shortcake. It is a veritable celebration this morning. Craig responds, of course, because Craig is responsive. Thank you, 2 exclamation points. It's good to be back, ... I think. And then he's got that little pensive one.
Pensive forward. We will, we'll have to make him smile throughout the day, because when you're on vacation, you get used to having those little naps in there, just that chill time, no makeup, wearing all this comfy clothes, no bra,
How are we doing for time?
We need to hurry up.
Okay, we need to haul.
We need to haul it. So we want to get to our WTF section, and I want to talk about Iceland as well.
Okay, Jim wishes top of the morning to you, Brad. Brad says, and the rest of the morning to you, Jim, with a winky smile. Tony Mancuso.
Morning, Tony.
Says, good morning, everyone. It's do or die time tonight. He's got 3 prayers hands and then 3 fingers crossed. Have a great day to all. 2 cups of coffee. That's my guy.
That's it.
I accept coffee, just in case anybody is ever, in the hood.
3 almond milk, 1 sweetener. Double for Heidi, if anybody's wondering.
3 almond milk, though, because it's serious. It's EpiPen serious. So, Joseph Bertrand, happy Wednesday from the gang at Maker North. Yay, Joseph. It just always makes me smile to see your face and your name.
That's nice.
Jim Whitty, my friend decided to brew his own beer and let me have a taste. I told him it was awful, and he said it was okay as it was a first draft.
Hey, that's 2 in a row for you, Jim. Those
Zing,
are good.
zing, zing.
The other one was a suspender.
Tony found it quite funny, too. Yeah.
I do like that one. Just a first draft.
Kimberly, mother of the very accomplished and lovely Liza, who is being celebrated today, says, good morning with 4 exclamation points. Chris Bridges, good morning.
What do we got?
Fun movie fact. O.J. Simpson was considered for the role of the Terminator.
No! That's terrible. It's only Arnold.
But the producers feared he was too nice to be taken seriously as a cold-blooded killer. Have a great day, y'all.
I'm dead. Come on.
You can't invoke Terminator. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to say he wasn't just a cold-blooded killer. He was a robot.
Look at me. I'm in your shot right now. I'm literally folded in half.
Get away. Shoot.
I can't believe that.
Okay. So Jim he finishes it off. He has a joke that he just made up.
Okay.
And it got a huge laugh out of Craig. So let's see.
Okay, let's see.
A Scottish farmer lost one of his flock and asked his friend to help look. Later, the friend said, I think I found it. The farmer asked how he knew, and the friend said, I saw 2 great tracts of land. That's a Heidi
Way to
joke.
go,
I like
Jim.
that.
We like you too. Awesome. How are we
Awesome.
looking?
Okay,
Okay,
good.
when we come back, I want to talk a little bit about Iceland because apparently, get this, hang on to your knickknackers, people who work fewer hours are happier. I mean,
Is that breaking news?
so come right back and we'll explain that a little bit more. Plus, we've got our WTF section coming right up, and Craigers is going to wrap
And
up the morning as well with some. Oh, and factoids. Oh
I
my
gotta
gosh,
see
we have
how
so
I-
much to do. Can we go for another hour? Just kidding. We'll be right back. Okay.
First Local, supported by James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist. Your new home doesn't come with mortgage advice. I do. Call James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist, RBC 705-975-1519.
When I found out I had cancer, it was the hardest day of my life. But life is bigger than cancer.
Welcome back. It is First Local. It is Hump Day. Tomorrow is Baby Friday. Oh my God, so much going on today. It is the 7th of July. I got
It is
right.
the 7th of
Just
July.
took me till 8:50 to get that correct. Okay, so people who work fewer hours are not only happier, but also more productive of their jobs, according to a large-scale piloting program. I feel like that's just according to anybody, right? Between 2015 and 2019, City Council and Icelandic federal government teamed up with trade unions to test the pros and cons of a 4-day work week. About 2,500 workers, more than 1% of the country's workforce, work between 35 to 36 hours a week, as opposed to the standard 40. The results were hugely positive. It goes on to talk about other provinces in our country that are considering this and test pilot projects. So, hey, never know. Could have that extra long weekend every
That'd be all
weekend.
right.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be all right.
All right, we are going to go over to the man of the hour, the man who we've been missing for so many days, Craig Huckerby.
I'm all for a 4-day work week, by the way.
Yes, yes.
We'll take a look at the 12-hour forecast and show you what your day is looking like. This is another update for you. Temperatures right now around 15 degrees. We have considerable cloud sitting over us, and we will sit that way all day long. We may break out some sun late this afternoon into our evening, where we should see some partial clearing at least. But temperature's a little off today. We're only at 15 degrees, some cool breezes out there making it feel a little cooler. But we do have some good news too, the 7-day forecast. And this weekend, we start to hit the high temperatures again with plenty of sun. And I'll tell you more about that coming up at 5 o'clock. Right now, let's send it back to Heidi and Colette.
Thank you very much, Craig. Well, we have to wrap it up shortly here. I know, so sad, so sad. Do you want to hit some, why don't you do a factoid and we'll get our WTF section in order. How about that?
Factoid. Now, this is a
Factoid.
big one, and some of you will know that I am a bit of a nerd, and so I'm gonna do my best
Kevin.
to get into this and then get out of it quickly.
Okay, well, wow.
But having said that,
Fully-
I'm wearing the microphone, and you will listen to every word I have to say.
WTF for sure.
Okay.
Getting in and getting out and...
Today's date, 1947.
Oh, it's the year my daddy was born.
Major Jesse Marcel and head of the Roswell Army Counterintelligence Corps, Sheridan Cavett and William Mac Brazel's ranch. They go to William Mac Brazel's ranch and retrieve what they believe is debris from a UFO crash. Okay, so the following day, a report would appear in the Roswell Daily Record announcing that the RAAF captures flying saucer on ranch in Roswell region. Now we know that it didn't go down like that because the United States Army, the government got involved. So June 14th, so what actually happened, Mac Brazel and his son Vernon were driving across the ranch land some 80 miles northwest of Roswell, and that's where they saw the wreckage. A large area of bright wreckage made up of rubber strips, tin foil, and rather tough paper and sticks. So the metallic-looking, lightweight fabric was scattered and shredded across gravel and sagebrush of the New Mexico desert. Brazil didn't know what to do.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Great.
So yeah, so he collected it all anyway, and we just had some breaking news. So,
Sorry that you got cut off on that.
It's okay.
Heidi, but Great Northern Road, Shoppers Drug Mart, there is a fire. Stay away from the area. We will bring you the updates. We just received that in our ear. So Shoppers Drug Mart, Great Northern Road, which is Cambrian Mall, is experiencing a fire. Please stay away.
Yes.
Sorry to cut you off on that factoid.
No, that's okay. Okay, so apparently it was better from the Air Force's perspective that there was a crashed alien spacecraft out there than to tell the truth. So a flying saucer was easier to admit than Project Mogul. So again, huge conspiracy theories, and there have been actually very recent government attempts to release actual information. I'm just going to let it go now. I can't talk about this lightly. I can't talk about it quickly.
Okay.
And now I feel like now there's a fire that's stolen my thunder. So hopefully nobody's been hurt.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, not to be insensitive or anything, but I was going to move on to the WTF section, and I feel like after you just talked about
Well, I have one more factoid. It's shorter, but go ahead.
I don't know if that means go ahead or be afraid for your life, Colette. Heidi wants to do a factoid.
It's fine. I can always do the other factoid tomorrow.
No, we've got time.
No, go ahead.
Okay, 7 revelations about fast food. We want to talk about our WTF section because we didn't want to bring it up and not do it. So, one McDonald's burger can have parts from 100 cows. I'm just going to read the headlines because we're running out of time. Taco Bell got sued for calling its meat taco filling. Calling its taco filling meat with air quotes around that meat. Your pizza can legally contain fly eggs and maggots. Subway tuna sandwiches. Do you like those?
No.
Might not contain any tuna.
Ew.
Fast food salads can be more fattening than burgers. I did know that. Check out Wendy's if you want to know the facts around that. Your drink has about a 50-50 chance of fecal contamination.
Oh.
Well, holy Your vanilla dessert could be flavored with beaver anal secretions. I thought that you might want to know that. So if you're having a vanilla treat, beaver anal secretions. What else do you have for WTF? I told you it was a WTF.
Okay. I'm going to see that with the fact that global warming is rendering male fruit flies infertile.
Good. Yes. Get out of here, fruit flies.
I don't like fruit flies. They make me angry in a way that I can't even speak to. Okay?
You can't get rid of them.
This conclusion has been reached by scientists in the UK after they studied males from 43 species of fruit flies, including some found in Canada, and found that nearly half of them became infertile at a lower temperature than is considered lethal.
Excellent.
Yeah, so there you go. So notorious for their ability to breed and reproduce quickly, not so fast, fruit flies.
Slow your roll.
Yeah. There's our email.
Hi, there's our email. Speaking of notorious, Conor McGregor's fighting this Saturday. The notorious. Can't wait. Anyway, that's totally off topic. That did not belong in WTF. What does belong in WTF is a Pennsylvania woman attempts to hire a hitman on the payments plan. This is not Walmart or whatever, layaway. Anyway, look at that picture. According to criminal complaint filed against Carrion 44, she had been looking for a hitman. The cops got a whiff of her intentions from an informant and conducted an underground operation.
Okay.
It goes on to say that the secret agent sounds so secret agent, and said that he would be willing to do the hit. Carrion offered the pretend assassin $4,000 for the job, but soon admitted she couldn't pay him the sum. After negotiations, they came up with a credit system. Well, holy smokes. We're going to have WTF ending the day, every day, all day. Please.
What about the bank error that left the woman $50 billion in debt after a night out?
Well, do you have that?
I do.
Let's go.
So, that feeling that you get when you go out and you nervously check your bank account the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Californian Maddie McGivern logged into her Chase online bank account on June 20th.
Yeah.
Particularly hilarious. I'm sure it wasn't hilarious in the
Hilarious.
moment, but according to the Chase phone app, her account showed an overdrawn balance of just a couple hundred short of $50 billion. She said, I swear to God, it says negative 49 billion. What do I do? Negative 49 billion.
That's a lot of zeros.
She posted this on a TikTok, so that's her
That's
face, right?
hilarious.
It's like 49 billion. So another video posted a while later depicts a still distraught McGivern wondering what her life is going to be like now. I'm $50 billion in debt. What do you do when you're $50 billion in debt? She laments. Luckily, just an error, but still good fodder for the TikTok.
Absolutely. I always check my bank account to see if someone accidentally deposited 49 billion, but never happens. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you tomorrow on Baby Friday. Join me today throughout the hour for all your updated news, and we will be following that fire that happened at the Shoppers Drug Mart in Cambrai Mall. We're over time. Mike's going to kill us. Have a great day.